Hi everyone and welcome to our first Astro Academy video. Your homework is on YouTube. Welcome. Here are the things we're going to go over before we even meet up for our actual Astro Academy. Today we're going to go over the what. What does it mean to flip your classroom? Then we're going to talk about why. Third, we're going to hit on the how. How do you make these incredibly beautiful, as you can tell, and awesome videos for your students? For starters, let's go over what a flipped classroom even means. Step one is you make a movie or a video. It could be a video that you find on YouTube. It could be a video that you make yourself using an application like this, which I'll explain more about later. Step two is you upload it to a video sharing site like YouTube. Step three, your students spend their out-of-class time viewing your video on computers or their devices, and then spend their class time actively working instead of passively sitting through lectures. Look how happy they are. They love learning. So our next question, why flip? The first two reasons have everything to do with time. First, you get more one-on-one time with the teacher. Well, each kid does. The second thing is kids can work at their own pace. So what that means is for your kids with IEPs, they might be able to rewind your video and listen to it again if they need to switch up what you're telling them. The second reason is the benefits you get from when you have absent students, being able to have them on track with the rest of the class. Finally, you get a whole bunch of diagnostic tools that can inform you about where your kids are at mastering materials, what they understand already, and we're going to get into a whole bunch of different add-ons and other apps and web-based programs that will give you a lot of formative assessment options. That's week 3. At this point, you're no doubt asking yourself, well, Karen, how exactly do I flip my classroom? Well, there's some good news and there's some bad news. I'm going to start you off with the bad news. If you have an Android tablet, unfortunately, that's not going to work. They do not have any really good apps for making videos. However, if you have an iPad or a desktop or laptop computer, you are in luck because our options are really, really good. When it comes to iPad apps, you have a couple of super solid options. Starting with Explain Everything. I like Explain Everything because, first of all, it's super easy. From the moment you open up, it's pretty intuitive how it works. You can put in a lot of cool colors. You can put in pictures, which not everyone allows you to do. And as you keep going, you can pause like this when you need a break or you need to think about what you need to say. Here's the only downside. On the App Store, it costs $2.99. Now, I would say that that's probably one of the best $2.99 that I've ever spent, but still, you have a couple good free options as well. My second favorite is Educreations, and the things I like about this is that it is also super easy. However, it definitely has less options and things that you can include in your video. But just like Explain Everything, it's super easy to upload to YouTube. It's very intuitive once you get in. And even better, if you're not like 100% or $2.99 committed to the flipped classroom, it's free, so you can just play around with it. The last option, and it's my least favorite option because in actual use I found a little bit hinky, is Doceri. Now, the benefit of Doceri is that it is free. However, remember Educreations is also free. I find Doceri has some weird problems with recording where I think it's recording and it's not actually recording. I can't stand the sound of my voice. So, not my favorite, but still totally an option. I played around with a couple of these before I decided that I liked Explain Everything the best. But again, Educreations is also really, really good. See what you think. Now, if you don't have an iPad, it's okay. You're not left out in the cold. We have a really solid computer kind of web-based option for you. I recommend Screencast-O-Matic, which is just screencast-o-matic.com. You might have to download a new weird version of Java to make it run, but what it does is it turns whatever you're doing on your desktop into a video. So that's great if you just want to narrate your PowerPoints. Great option for absent students. If you want to walk kids through a process of doing something. Like if you need to show them how to get to a certain website or something like that. I like this one a lot if you're looking to take something that you already have, again, like that PowerPoint, and make it a little more interactive, or if it needs some more explanation that a kid who might, if they're just getting that PowerPoint in an attachment, might not get on their own. We're going to use this time to create. Lots of times we hear about these really awesome ideas for our classrooms, and we have no time to actually implement them. So I want to create an environment where you have time to play around with different apps or websites to create content that you could actually use in your class. We're also going to have time to ask questions. I am by no means an expert at this, but I have a little bit of experience that I'm eager to share, and I'm willing to bet we are also going to have a room full of people who have some awesome, awesome ideas. So for our first meeting of the Astro Academy, if you have an iPad, please bring it. You'll be happy you did. With that, if you have the headphones with the microphone, that's always really, really helpful, and a stylus, but none of those are like totally necessary. Just like having an iPad isn't necessary. Maybe the district will buy us all them. Ha 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 ha. Even if you don't have an iPad, or if you do have an iPad, come with an idea. Something you think might be cool to communicate to your students or solve a problem in your classroom that you could use a video to do. We might not get through all the content today. This video that I've made you today has taken me like 50 minutes. But that's okay because we're going to use it as playtime, because playtime is not only fun, it's really valuable for learning this. Thank you for choosing to be part of this Astro Academy. I can't wait to meet up, learn a whole bunch about videos, and even be a little silly. See you soon.